There it is, the best, in my opinion, SMG in the game when you're coming to pub stomping. For me, this is just so balanced. It's got nice mobility, decent range. You've got everything you need to pub stomp. It's actually my favorite weapon to use a silencer on. I think it's one of the favorite of all time. It's the MP5, but now it's the C9. So starting off with the muzzle, I always go with a suppressor just because I like to kind of get through. I like to play in the final third of the map, and I really like to get aggressive. With a suppressor, allows me to stay off the radar. I think it's very efficient. Then we go over to the barrel. I personally like the long barrel. I have used a reinforced. Now I don't know the exact stats, but for me the long barrel just feels good. Whenever there's like a medium range gunfight and I feel like I'm getting caught off guard, I feel like I can get some good shots off, and it actually does decent damage, so the long barrel is very good. But I would always recommend using this weapon at short to medium range, and it's just so good when you're playing a head glitch, when you're moving around with mobility and omni movement. It just has everything you need to pub stomp. For me, one of the biggest things is the magazine, and let's move on to it because we do have the extended mags 1 there, which allows us to have 40 bullets, and I feel like 40 bullets on this weapon with the mobility you have is really useful. You're seeing in the gameplay now, there's times where we're in this spawn getting 3 pieces, 4 pieces, quick reload, we're back on it. I feel like it's very efficient. The underbarrel, I do go with the Ranger foregrip. It allows us to control that recoil while also just giving a little bit of sprinting movement speed, which I think is really good. Then we go over to the rare grip. I have seen some people use a quick draw grip. It's definitely a good grip to have. I actually like it a bit more than normal on other on this SMG. I normally use the ergonomic grip, right? I actually don't mind the quick draw grip, but I did stick with the ergonomic. I would definitely try the quick draw though. It gives you a bit more ADS, and especially the playstyle that I was playing, I thought like quick draw was still a good kind of substitution there. Then we go over to the stock. I do actually have 2 stocks there. One is the infiltrator stock. I actually prefer that more on assault rifles because I'm able to strafe a bit more when I'm behind cover. For this one, I did go with a balanced stock. The reason why is it gives me a bit of strafing speed, bit of movement speed, just overall nice and balanced. This is basically my SMG build I use for all of them. To be honest, nothing's really changed for this class, but it goes so well. There's a reason why that I feel like in Black Ops 6 there isn't a lot of like customization in terms of the attachments. I feel like most of the time you kind of have similar attachments, but there's a reason why. It's because they are just the best ones to have. Because we're using gunfighter, we went with a laser here, and I go with steady aim. Nothing crazy. You can go with the tactical laser, you can go with whatever you want, but I just go with steady aim because it's, you know, nice and simple and allows me to be a bit more efficient in that hip fire. Then for the last attachment, the fire mods, I have tried rapid fire. I don't mind it, I just don't love it. I think for my playstyle, I really like having recoil springs, just again in case I get caught off guard. Recoil springs plus long barrel, this actually does kind of beam at medium range, and I think it's so good there. Even though it's a sub and you're really going to use it close range, when you actually use it at medium range, you're going to be surprised with how good it is. For me, a 10 out of 10 SMG, I'll be honest, no complaints, really like it. Let me know what you guys think down below.